What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the back nine of Benbrook Disc Golf Course, where we are shooting for my personal best here on a really tough, tight line disc golf course. Obviously, it doesn't look very tight right now, but we are going to go off into the woods and it's going to get really difficult. I'm currently 1 under through the front 9, shooting pretty decently. Lines are slightly off today, but hopefully we can just fix that up and get consistent through the back 9 and get a good look here. So the first hole here, we got a 460-foot par 3 down this hill, just straight ahead, hole 10. And I'm gonna throw my D2, quite a bit of headwind, so hopefully this will fly well for us. Out of it. All right, even more headwinds coming in as we continue. Still 1 under, this time through 10, 360-foot par 3, straight down here. Gonna throw this brand new D2. Hopefully it kind of just flips up and stays straight, and hopefully we can get near the basket and try to get the bird. Rode that inside a little too tight there, hoping for more turn from this headwind, but it just didn't come. I also have only had that D2 in my bag literally since yesterday. Just got it, just trying it out, seeing if I do truly want to bag it. It's a little more overstable than I thought it would be in that 500 plastic. Typically 500 plastic is a little flippier, but that's kind of in between my 400 plastic D2 and my Big Z Zeus. So I don't know if it's finding my bag just yet. It's I don't know, but I could see it as a true backup to my Big Z Zeus once that really starts beating in and becomes you know, like less reliable and stuff. Or if I possibly lose it and I have this D2 beat in, it'll fly pretty dang similar. So I think that's where it's gonna be. I really love the color of it. It's like a cool, like, pearlescent pink. But yeah, does its job, flies really well, very glidey. I can get it to close to 400 feet without even trying, really. So it's nice. The wind out here is honestly really confusing right now because it's I don't know, it's not as much of a headwind as it is a somewhat crosswind. It feels like almost any direction I turn it's like a headwind. And so I don't really know when to expect if the disc is gonna get just caught in the headwind and flip over. Like, I just don't know. Talking about that, I'm literally going the opposite direction. It still feels like a headwind, so I guess I'm gonna go flippy, put it on hyzer, and hope it doesn't turn over. Hole 12, 550-foot par 4, straight down behind that little group of trees way down there on the fairway. I'm gonna be throwing scorch because I'd rather go too flippy and end up on that side than deal with all that crap. So let's do it. Not my cleanest rip, but it did its purpose. I am sorry, guys, if sometimes the audio's off or the video's off with this camera. It's a GoPro Max, so it's not like video, like high video quality, but I just like it because I'm able to just place my camera and point it anywhere. You know, it's a 360 camera, so I can literally set it down, talk on one side, keep the video rolling, and then step on the other side of the camera, throw a disc, and then I just go after an editing and just do my thing. It's really quick. But it may not be the best looking video quality or whatever. I am gonna work to try to get like a shot tracer or something, so that way you can at least see the shot a little bit better, because I do know the disc just kind of disappears at times, and I don't like that. I know y'all probably don't like it, so you know, I'm trying. This is only like my 4th video ever with disc golf, so I don't really know what all works well just yet. You know, ideally I'd have a camera with a physical telescopic zooming lens, not just digital zoom, so that way it doesn't get all distorted and stuff. But this is what I got for now, so hopefully y'all appreciate what I do have, and you know, I'm trying to get it better. That was close to like 430-foot drive there. Got like 120 feet left. Throw in the zone, can get wide. Hopefully it'll just kind of skip and roll up to the basket. Go in. Ooh. Not pretty, but we take those, you know? That makes us 3 under through 12. That's amazing, because going into the rest of these really tight lined holes, I'm gonna need every single stroke I can get. All right, we got a 300-foot par 3 straight in between these trees. You got like a 30-foot window through the middle of them, but if you're going up high, you got like a 10-foot window. Me taking my passion, just trying to keep it level, and it should do what it do. Alright, so as I take my tap in here, we are gonna come up on the hole I just dread. 3 under through 13. But this is the hole that can just ruin a round almost. Hole 14, par 4. 380 feet, but not only that, extremely tight. Got to get through a small window down the fairway. I've lost more disc on this hole than any course. All right, I'm just gonna play this for par. I've lost so many discs on this trying to do a whole flex shot and get through the hallway down there. And I'm honestly like a battered housewife at this point when it comes to this hole. So F3, sidearm, keep it safe, and see what we can do. All right, we got in the prime landing position, honestly. I was worried it got way over in the crap, but another 150 hooks up to the right. So I'm gonna throw a zone, keep it low, hope it kind of just flares over a bit for it to get. Gave it a run, that's a hard line. But on this hole, I'll take the bogey. Bogey is respectable on this hole. All right, got the tap in for the bogey. And that puts us at 2 under through 14. I'd say there's 2 holes left that are very just kind of daunting. And then the last 2 holes are, you can get a birdie. They're easy pars. So if we can survive through these next 2 holes with pars, we'll be sitting really pretty. No way. No way. Hole 15. It's a par 4 now. What? That's brand new. This has been a par 3 for the longest time and it's super difficult. But it's a par 4 now. 333 feet, really short par 4. I don't get why they changed it because it should be a par 3, but no, I'm not going to complain about possibly getting a birdie now. So I've been playing this for 3 all my life. So I'm going to take an F5, put on a hyzer. Hopefully it just flips up and glides straight and finishes straight. It was a horrible release, but it's in the fairway. Can't complain. Can still play for 3 and get the birdie. Oh my gosh, it almost went in! That flare skip was amazing. That truly was amazing. Yeah, that's the closest I've ever been to getting what used to be a birdie, but would now be an eagle, so there we go. I guess it's somewhat fair to call it a par 4 because you do kind of have to play it in 2 shots to get even near the basket, just because of the fact that it's such a low ceiling so quick off the tee that you'd have to have so much force so low to get it that full 300 feet to even be there for a birdie on a par 3. Like, I don't know anyone who has gotten a birdie on that hole. So, you know, it takes me, I've never birdied that hole until technically now, but you know, I've never gotten it in 2. I've never been close in 2. I've never seen anyone within 100 feet for the 2. So For 333 feet, I guess it is actually a somewhat reasonable par 4. All right, hole 6, 330. Really tight gap off the tee. I'm gonna be just throwing a little fairway driver, sidearm, just get over to that left side, get out there, and just get through this gap. Barely even 100 feet, but I'll take it. That line was perfect, but definitely put a bit too much power on that. There is water behind there. The next hole that is directly behind it is a water carry. So hopefully it's still there. I've had that disc less than a week. Bagged it immediately after my first few throws because it was just predictable, straight flyer, not too hard, fade, so really like it. All right, you can't really see this hole, but it is a 227 hard right finishing hole. I'm literally just lightening up on a fairway driver, very overstable. I punch it forward and let the fade just go crazy on it. It's gonna dump right away. It's not a hard hole, but it's daunting. Cleared the water carry, but I went 100 past the basket. That there is the water carry. That's why I throw it so hard just to get it over, because you lose a disc in there, you're never gonna want to get it back because it smells like poop. Let's go! All right, we are now 4 under through 17 with the new added par 4. To me, it really feels like 3 under, which is still amazing coming into this hole. By far my best round ever on this course. But we still have one more hole to get through. That's a almost 500 foot par 4. And it's a tight line. All right. Like you see, it kind of bends to the left and comes back right after you get through that gap. It's definitely a placement shot off the tee. I'm going to be pulling out the sole for the first time in an actual round. So yeah, I haven't thrown this too much. Let's see how it flies. Just want to get it straight. That was going to be 2 inside, maybe in the creeks. That's actually a good tree. So as you can now see, this gap right here is really tight. You can choose like spike hyzer over, or do like a crazy flex shot, or tons of different things. I like to just throw a hard tomahawk straight over this tree in front of me, and it'll come back right at the end. So that's what I'm gonna do, throw as hard as I can. It'll typically get pretty close. Made it through with only losing 1 disc, which sucks to lose any disc, especially your favorite buzz, but you know, this course, it takes quite a bit, and coming through with only losing 1, and it's in a place where there's a good chance I'll find it again. I just wasn't having luck today, and I didn't wear the right clothes to try to just break into all those thorns and really give it a look. So I'm okay with what I did. But yeah, sucks, especially on a shot, you know, like, you're not even playing it. It's just your second shot. So with that par, guys, I have officially finished a new personal best here at this course. I didn't feel like I was playing it that clean. My tee shots were not the cleanest I played here. I just had good scrambles, you know, better putting than normal. And that got me to, I guess, technically 4 under, but, you know, I'm going based off of comparing to before that was a par 4, so 3 under. And you know what? That's awesome. 3 under on this course is probably close to like a 920, 950 rated round. Somewhere in that range. I'm not too sure. That's why I have a 30-point gap there. So, you know, my better rounds are getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark, and my worst rounds are getting further and further away from that 750 to 800 mark. So, getting a lot more consistent, getting better quick, and, you know, I've only been playing about 5 to 6 months, so we're improving quickly. If you guys want to continue to see me improve, as well as me eventually start posting videos on, you know, sharing what I've learned to help y'all improve, be sure to like and subscribe, because I want to come out with some good quality disc golf content that's relatable, and hopefully I can explain things in a way that makes sense to the average person rather than a pro kind of going over your head or you know, oversimplifying things because they've been doing it forever. But as always, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.